Good morning from the AT. The AT is actually that sidewalk across the street. If you walk over there, you'll see the AT logo. But this is the infamous Smoky Mountain Diner. And it's behind me here. It's right off the trail. It's an iconic spot on the AT. Have some of the best food, most affordable food. But as you probably a lot are wondering, what the heck is Dogtag doing back down in North Carolina? But had to mentally come here and get myself right to continue my walk back north. And I'm headed over. Yesterday my sister brought me here, my sister brought me here, and I met up with Dr. Quinn, Optimist. And if you look down here, there's the AT logo. We're actually walking on the AT in the middle of Hot Springs, North Carolina. And but my sister brought me here, met back up with Optimist and Dr. Quinn, along with a few others, Big Sexy, and just the trail experience that I want, you know, to be able to walk with people, maybe not dated, you know, in the day, but at the end of the day, you get to sit around and exchange communications and talk and share your daily experience and your life experiences. And so it's just nice to be back down here. And as you can hear, I'm walking next to a road here in Hot Springs. And but I stayed at a hostel last night. I could have stayed at the hotel with my sister, but it's just nice to be back with your peeps. And when I get to the hostel, I'll take a video there to show you what the hostel is all about. It's called the Appalachian Trail. And this hostel is in an old like mobile home style trail. It's pretty nice for being a mobile home, but like I said, within walking distance of the Smoky Mountain Diner, and literally right on the trail. This sidewalk across the street from the hostel is the AT. So today we come up with a plan. We are going to slack pack. When you come into towns, you drop into them and then you climb out. And so what we've decided to do is we are going to slack pack. Five of us are gonna take a shuttle, and we're gonna go 10 miles out of town, and we're gonna hike back into town. And we'll come back and probably have dinner at the diner again. We had dinner there last night. They had a homemade pizza, to die for. And so we'll probably do that, and then in the morning the shuttle driver will take us back up where we start today, and then we will head north. They're calling for some pretty bad weather this weekend, so we're going to hike for a short while, and we're talking about getting another hostel just to be out of the bad weather. So I know it's not what some people would expect, but you know, hiking when you're wet and nasty just gets old. So all right, so here's the hostel behind me. That's called the Hiker. As you can see, the sign there says the trailer. And so I'm gonna go get my shoes on, get my pack ready, and get ready to get up back on the AT. So Dogtag out for the moment. Well, Dogtag's back in North Carolina on the AT. I'm with Optimist, Dr. Quinn, Stick, and Big Sexy's. There he is. We're doing a little slack pack today back into Hot Springs. I know, you purists, sorry. But we take advantage, the older people, we take advantage of any time we can do a section that out of Hot Springs up to here was pretty much uphill. And so we decided to come up here and hike back into Hot Springs. Plus, in Hot Springs is banjo karaoke night. So we decided we wanted to be back in Hot Springs on Friday night. So, we're gonna do some hiking. Mentally, a lot better place to be than for me up in the Shenandoahs. So, weather's beautiful. We're supposed to get some nasty rain this weekend, but we're working on a plan for that too. So I will check in later. Dog tag out. Okay, do you see the sign? It says bears are taking bags of the AT, food bags of the AT in this area. I guess it's a good thing that I'm slack packing because I don't have my food bag with me. So, but he'd have an all-out fight if you're going to take my bear bag. All right, dog tag needs to get moving. I'm getting behind everybody already. Well, dog tag up here on top of a fire tower. And look, I got Optimus, and guess who else? Dr. Quinn. I not guilted her into coming up here, but I supported her, told her I'd follow her up the rungs. And so I think she's worth it. And then, of course, Big Sexy and Stick over there. Of course, they're walking faster, but, you know, it's all cool to be with everybody. And I'm going to turn around and do a nice panoramic shot of the top of this mountain. That's what they are. Okay, according to Optimus, the mountains in the dead center, just on the other side of this cell tower, are the Smoky Mountains. So that's the section I've got to go back and hike eventually. But up here, what an incredible, incredible view. You know, I imagine at sunset this would be the place to be. And they have a really nice place here. It's covered, nice and flat. Holy moly, you could definitely make this place a nighttime stop. So, all right, I'm going to do a panoramic shot. Well, dog tag up here. This is called Rich Mountain Fire Tower. And we went up, took some pictures, and now we are headed into Hot Springs. So let's say it's primarily downhill from here. I'll let them lead and bring up the rear as I usually do. So dog tag out and we're on our way. Dog tag here on the AT. We're on a bridge over the top of 70 and 25, I think. Young man here, Sour Patch. He is part of the 22 message keepers. And he's got it on his pack cover as I have it on my dog tag. So great to meet you.
Great to meet you too.
I assume you're a veteran?
Yeah, I just got out.
Thank you.
Just
Thank
retired.
you for your service, brother. And dog tag out. Dog tag here on that AT. AT walks by this little pond here. I think if you had a fishing pole, you probably might do well here, or a gigging stick for frogs. I think there's definitely something in the pond. I don't think it's a pond monster. I think it's something there. But dog tag needs to get moving. It's downhill most of the way to Hot Springs. It's been hot today. Hot today. Maybe I'm just trying to get used to the summer, but dog tag needs to get moving. All right, y'all be safe. Dog tag. Dog tag hiking here on the trail with Will, but we call him Twin now.
Twin,
he officially has a trail name. And came to this overlook and this beautiful river down here. We are getting close to Hot Springs, trying to push on in. So dog tag. Okay, dog tag here, looking down into Hot Springs. So not very far, but still a little ways. We probably have about 1.5 miles or so to go. So trying to rain on us, but dog tag's enjoying the trip along with talking to Twin. So dog tag out. Well, dog tag here at the Pigeon Forge River. The way I'm feeling right now, I'd love to just jump in this water because it's hot and I'm tired and would love to be cooled off. So I have my earbuds plugged in. I'm trying this to see if maybe it'll cancel out some of the running water noise, and I'll try it later. So I'm headed into town and I'm ready to take a break. Dog tag out. Well, dog tag here in Hot Springs, North Carolina. Stayed here at this hostel, the Appalachian trailer, and with dog tag and no, excuse me, with Optimus, Dr. Quinn, Big Sexy, and Stick. We're headed back up to the gap where we started south yesterday, and we're headed north. And it's going to kind of be a short day. They're calling for rain tomorrow, so we decided to get to a shelter and claim our spot so we don't have to be out in the rain tomorrow. So dog tag's doing good, and headed north to Maine. So we'll I think it's April 15th or not April 15th, shoot, I got taxes on my mind. April 5th, dog tag out. Well, dog tag here on the AT. We have shuttled back up here to Hurricane Gap, where we started south yesterday. We're headed north today, but we get here and there's Trail Magic up here. And of course we had stopped just before we came up here to get drinks, and I had a little ice cream cone. But yeah, the hiker that Optimus and Dr. Quinn had met back in the Smokies, he's up here doing Trail Magic because he was only doing a section hiker. So it's always cool, you know, you never know where you're going to catch Trail Magic, so it's all cool. So we're going to get ready to hike here soon, but until then, we're going to take a little Trail Magic and enjoy. So dog tag out. Well, good morning on the AT, April 6th. Dog tag here. It's early morning, hasn't gotten to be 7 o'clock, so I'm doing better about getting up early. The rain was supposed to come on Sunday. It came on Sunday. Started raining last night. We had a nice big downpour probably around 5 o'clock this morning. Got several people soaked. Fortunately, my Z-Packs, for the most part, kept everything dry in my tent. Got packed up, and I just need to finish packing my pack, and then I can get on the trail. Dogtag checking out. Talk to you later. All right, Dogtag getting ready to get on the trail. We're headed to go see the infamous Cookie Lady of the AT. There's two of them, one south, one north, and this one is the south one. We're going to try and get to the Cookie Lady, get our cookie, and then we're going to try and get to the hospital before the big rain comes. So, Dogtag out, and pray that I stay dry today. Dogtag here. I just wanted to share this. You know, I'm definitely in heaven on the AT. Look, I'm up in the clouds. So I'm definitely above the clouds at the moment, but we're getting ready to go down, so I'm probably going to go down into the rain. So we'll see. Just a good day. So had a couple hot days. Now it's cooled off. I feel like I'm good. I just need to strap my knees in and get ready for the down right now. All right, Dogtag out. Well, I don't know if it comes up on the video like it is, but I am in the mystical forest. I'm down in the clouds, so we're moving. Today's one of those days that I really have to watch where I'm stepping. We got rain last night, and the trail that has the leaves on it covers up all the slick spots, so I have to be real careful today. Don't need to take another fall like I did earlier. So Dogtag out. So the arch enemy of Dogtag on the AT is what you see right here. Leaves that are wet after a rainstorm. And underneath sometimes it's pretty slick ground. And if you hit it just right on the right angle, your feet will slip out from underneath you. And if you're lucky, you'll land on your butt. If you're unlucky like me, my knee folded back up under, my leg folded back up underneath me, and that's when I had the trouble. So, but it's all good. I'm taking it easy. I'm not gonna walk long filming this because I need my walking poles just to make sure that I don't slip on my butt and fall. So, Dogtag out. Well, Dogtag here never fails. It had stopped raining this morning, so I stopped and took my rain jacket off. But guess what? It's raining again. So the question is do I put my rain jacket back on or walk for a little bit and see how it does? We'll see. I'll decide in a second. Dogtag out. Dogtag here, Allen Gap. Just came off of a long downhill, taking a quick break before I have to climb again. You can hear the cars going by. We are just outside of the, you can see the sign down there, Cherokee National Forest. So it's been drizzling all morning, but I haven't wanted to have my rain jacket on because it gets hotter and wetter inside the jacket. So Optimus, Dr. Quinn, Big Sexy, stick there in her jacket, or his jacket, and I'm grabbing a quick snack, and then I got to get going. Dogtag out. Well, Dogtag here. I am at the infamous Cookie Lady, the Southern Cookie Lady. I just got to walk down the road here and get me a free cookie and some filtered water. So Dogtag is still raining, so I'm going to keep moving. Dogtag out. Dogtag's here. This is the famous Southern Cookie Lady, and instead of cookie today, we got peach cobbler. So for a nice donation, she's collecting money for the Hot Springs Library. We need to suggest that maybe she starts a donation box for a Hot Springs post office. So maybe they could get it back up and running. So, but, you know, until then, Dogtag's going to enjoy his peach cobbler and ice cream. So, Dogtag. Well, Dogtag here. We are at the hostel. This is, I think it's called Hemlock Hostel. Oh, here comes Dr. Quinn and Optimist. Hold on, I'm going to pause. Dogtag here at Hemlock Farm, I think. Hemlock Farm Hostel. Like I said, we decided to come here today because supposed to be getting over an inch of rain today. It's kind of been drizzling most of the day, but it's not been crazy rain. I mean, I think I could have handled walking in it, but like to stay with the group, and got here and they were talking initially about doing a 20-mile slack pack tomorrow, and I think I could have probably done it, but then I would have hated myself the next day. So these are the buildings here behind me, the little cottages type of place. I was in the very far one, far bunkhouse. There's probably 10 people in there. I was on the top bunk. Went and did my laundry, came back, and of course they were having another one of their safety meetings in the bunkhouse. And I don't know, I just thought it was incourteous. They wanted to have a safety meeting, go sit outside in the rain and smoke your shit. But you don't need to smoke it where everybody's trying to sleep. So I, in turn, opted for this. And I think it's actually better than what I had, because I get to set my tent up. It's wet, so it's going to dry tonight, which is good. And I get to be on flat ground instead of having to climb up on a bunk, and listen to the river I get to listen to all night long. I think it's a win-win for Dogtag. So there's a couple other people tenting over there. There's a nurse from Alaska. She won't take anybody, the trail names that we've all offered her. And then one of the guys here doing work for stay at the hostel. He's staying under there as well. But it's a nice hostel. They got a nice resupply. They do a pancake breakfast in the morning, and they will shuttle us back to where we get back on the trail. Tomorrow we plan to do around 10-ish miles, and that will put Optimist, Dr. Quinn, Big Sexy, and Sticks over 300 miles on the trail. And if you count my mileage on the Shenandoahs, I will be over 300. So it's all good. Got to do laundry, got it done. I might go up here and look for a little snack to eat, because I'm gonna try and save the food that I have. So because we've got about a 5-day journey from here to Irving, and that's our next resupply point. So it's all good. Can't complain. And I'm gonna go up here and work on some videos and grab something to eat and drink. So for tonight, Dogtag's checking out. April 6th. I'm not sure what day it is. I gotta count them. And we'll see you all later, alligators. Be safe. Dogtag has arrived at Laurel Springs shelter, but this isn't where we're staying for the day. We're just taking a quick break. I'm gonna shed some rain gear, and I think everybody's doing the same. So it's all good. Pretty much all hill, and so good walking though. I felt really good this morning. So Dogtag out. All right, Dogtag leaving Laurel Springs shelter. We are headed on, and we're trying to get at least 10 miles in today. So got to keep moving. Shed my red gear, so it won't surprise me in the next few minutes if it starts to rain on me again. So because when it's raining and I put it on, the rain stops. When I have it on, and then I take it off, it starts. So Dogtag's gonna roll the Vegas dice and hope that maybe I can walk a little ways with not too much rain. They say we've got about another 1.5 miles of ups, about 1,000-foot gain, and then they say, we'll believe it when we see it, that it kind of moseys on beyond that. Low ups, low downs, instead of the big ups. So we'll see. Dogtag out. You'll see you all later, alligators. We're walking in the Mystic Forest again, and it's an up. Dogtag out. Dogtag here. This is the AT, and they do have a bypass that takes you around this rocky group, but the Tremley has chosen to go over the top, and Dogtag's bringing up the rear, and like I said, somewhere in there is the AT, and I'm headed up now, so going up these rocks. So Dogtag out. This is Howard's Rock. He was a master trail builder, and if he built this trail coming up over this thing, he's definitely a master builder. All right, it's raining. Dogtag needs to get out of here. Okay, Dogtag here. That's what I just came down. So, like I said, pretty rocky trail through here. And then over here, this is where we go back up. So we're going up, going down, going through the... Well, this is the official 300-mile mark on the AT if you just started Amicalola and came all the way to here. That's what these four did. I jumped over the Smokies, but went and hiked the Shenandoahs. So in a sense, I've hiked 300 miles, but haven't hiked the first 300 miles. So congratulations to these four individuals. You know, Stick, you can't see you back there. There you go. All right, congratulations to you all. And wish we had a better view from up here, but we're in the clouds. We're in heaven.
Yeah.
All right, we're the mystic forest. All right, Dogtag, we're gonna start getting our way, I think, down now. Well, Dogtag here. We're back where the easy trail comes into the hard trail. Of course, we took the hard trail, but at the bottom here, look what somebody has done. They put 300 here. So, not sure which 300 is right. I'm thinking the one up on the mountain is probably more right than this one. This is so that those that go down the easier path, the blue blaze, they get credit for the 300. So it's raining. I need to get to the campsite so I can get out of this rain. So I know I don't look soaking wet. It's just a constant little drizzle. So Dogtag needs to keep moving. You all take care. Be safe.